Oh my gosh, guys, we have a new trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I remember when I first watched the trailer, it's like my first reaction was, oh, well, that wasn't that scary, or that wasn't very scary at all. But then I kind of realized that, you know what? This movie is probably going to be much more in the vein of like Goosebumps than a traditional horror movie, where you have to remember that the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise is very much, it wasn't necessarily geared for children at first, but it gained a child audience, and it is basically now for kids. And so I kind of have to get myself in that mindset of this game or this movie is probably going to very much ride the line of being kind of scary, like genuinely trying to be like frightening and creepy, but also not so disturbing that it's going to traumatize kids. And I actually do like media like that, like when I think back to the old Cartoon Network Goosebumps show, I actually remember really enjoying that. And even something like Coraline, I think rides the line like perfectly of being genuinely creepy. And Coraline is something that I've gone back to and is like genuinely really good. So I've always I feel like we should get more media like that, like movies that are kid friendly, right? That is genuinely pretty creepy, but that kids can watch, feel creeped out, but not traumatized by. So I don't know. This is kind of how I'm approaching this movie. Will it actually be any good? I don't know. It's probably not going to be as good as Coraline. I think that's probably too high of a bar, at least when it comes to like the quality of the movie itself. But hey, as far as riding that line of creepy and not creepy, we'll see what it has to offer. Let's hit play.
Hi, this is Mike. I was just calling to see if that job that you offered was still available.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Security
it's
guard.
William
I would take
Afton.
anything.
This place was huge in the 80s with the kids. They shut it down years ago.
Oh.
The owner's just not ready to let it go
Oh,
yet.
interesting. So the
I will
pizzeria
work
is
and you will
closed
sleep.
at this
I
point
understand.
in time. Huh.
Give me your hand.
Interesting.
All you have to do is keep your eyes on the monitor.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's, where fantasy and fun
Is he not
come
gonna
to
have
life.
the phone guy? I guess not.
You must be.
Oh my gosh, it's the
Can I,
FNAF
help you,
music.
officer?
Have you met them yet?
Met who?
Is this the... Oh god. Okay, I should just say, I know... Okay, when it comes to the FNAF lore, okay, I have watched all of the Matt Pat game theory videos, okay? This is something that I do feel embarrassed to admit, but it is the truth, okay? It's like I've been watching them since I was like 14 years old, and I'm in so deep that it's like I can't just stop now as a 23-year-old man. But I am by no means, I do not have a degree in FNAFology, so like I'm not an expert or anything, okay? Honestly, these days they just come in one ear and they exit out the other. So I don't, is this one of the people that are like mind controlled by William Afton? Like, is this girl here? Because she's a little sussy, you know what I mean?
In the 80s, kids went missing. The police searched Freddy's top to bottom.
Hello?
Oh my god.
They never found them.
It's the exact same sound effect from the game. Wait, is this the... Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'll give weird theory thoughts after I watch the trailer.
That's why the place shut down.
There are ghost children possessing giant robots. Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, that's weird.
Technically, they're animatronics.
See, in the game, we've never seen the children as like actual ghosts,
They want to make her like them.
or at least not in real life.
Tell me how to stop them.
We've seen them in like the 8-bit mini games or whatever.
It's too late.
Bobby, go!
Let's spring a trap. Whoa. Huh.
Where to? Why do I always get the weirdos?
Okay. So it doesn't look good. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Even with the qualifier that I gave at the beginning, this doesn't look like an exceptionally good movie. It it just looks a little too goofy. You know? It doesn't, to me, it doesn't ride that line perfectly, you know, like I described Coraline. Right, where it rides that line of being genuinely creepy but not traumatizing. This just looks very like a kiddie horror movie. That's what this feels like. Like nothing about it feels genuinely creepy. But honestly, now that I really think about it, if I were to use the Goosebumps example, if I were to ever revisit that Goosebumps Cartoon Network show, you know what? Now that I really think about it, I suspect that it might feel like this. I don't know, but I actually do suspect that. So maybe it is kind of in line with that Cartoon Network Goosebumps show. I don't know. Not a huge fan of this trailer. I don't know if this movie is actually going to be any good, but as far as the lore is concerned, there is some interesting tidbits here. So we'll watch it and we'll dissect it a little bit. Again, remember, I do not have a PhD in FNAFology, so please feel free to write your 5-paragraph essays. You can give me your dissertations on why I'm wrong about everything. So just throwing that out there.
Hi, this is Mike. I was just calling to see if that job that you offered.
So, gosh, is Mike... Is he not supposed to be William Yeah, Michael Afton is supposed to be William Afton's son, right? I guess maybe he's just another he could also just be a random person named Mike, because I think Mike was on the was also just one of the names on the end of of the guys that you were playing in the games. But then was it at some point revealed that it was all Michael Afton and he would just change his name? But are there other Mikes that aren't Michael Afton? Oh God, I'm already confusing myself. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, if Michael Afton is if Michael what am I saying? If Michael Afton is the son, this is weird because he's like he doesn't seem like he's associated with FNAF at all, right? Or with Michael Afton at all. Right, because it looks like he's just calling to see if there's a job available at the pizzeria. Unless at this point at this stage, Michael Afton is already like incognito and like pretending. I don't know.
Still available.
Yes. The security guard.
I will take anything.
This place was huge in the 80s with the kids. They shut it down years ago. The owner's just not ready to let it go yet.
Is that Matthew Lillard talking there? And he's playing William Afton. Why would he talk about the owners and describe them as they? Because isn't he the owner? Or maybe was Michael Afton at one point like kicked out of the company? Did that happen? I don't remember. Oh gosh. Please feel free to correct me on any of this.
I will work and you will sleep.
I understand.
So yeah, is that like his sister? Does he live with his parents? Is he a teenager? Obviously, Josh Hutcherson is like a 45-year-old man in real life. Not really. He's probably in his 30s. But is he like babysitting her? I don't know. I guess he could also just be his daughter.
Give me your hand.
All you have to do is keep your eyes on the monitor.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's, where fantasy and fun come to life.
Okay.
Yeah, and so then this is like some other random security guard, right? I guess that maybe just shows up, or is she sent by Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment to like train him specifically? I don't know.
You must be new security guard.
Can I help you, officer?
Have you met them
Oh, she's a police officer. I'm stupid. Okay, never mind.
yet?
But why did she show up?
Met who?
Them.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is music that's used in the games, right? But I don't remember in what context. Well, that's also just like a classical song, but I feel like like one of like the melody, like the dun 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 dun. I feel like that's used in FNAF a lot, but I don't remember what context it's used in.
In the 80s, kids went missing.
It might even be used just as like a sound effect. I don't know.
The police searched Freddy's top to bottom.
Hello?
Oh yeah, so okay. That hello that she's uttering there in, I want to say, the first game. You hear you just kind of like hear like hello. It kind of, it's just used as like a sound effect to be like, "Oh, creepy stuff's going on." I wonder, is this kid going to die in this movie? And her spirit is going to like remain in the halls of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. And so is this the pizzeria from the first game and her soul is still in the first game? Listen, call me Matthew Patrick over here, because that's a game theory right there, you know what I mean? I don't know.
They never found them. That's why the place shut down.
By the way, okay, potential spoilers for the movie, just because of stuff that I know from the game. So if you know nothing about the games, you might want to stop watching this, because I'm about to potentially spoil a reveal in the movie. But okay, are you gone? So William Afton, the character that Matthew Lillard is playing, is a serial killer that kills children in the pizzerias, and then the souls of the children take over the animatronics, and that's why the animatronics are like angry or whatever. So this is post that, all of that happening, I guess. And I'm just trying to remember the lore, because isn't it the case that after, or like before, the pizzerias are shut down, right? Which is in FNAF 3. Isn't William Afton already in the Springtrap costume? So how is he just like a regular person in real life? Is that not a weird like contradiction here? I don't know. Also, has it even, this is actually a good question. Has it been confirmed that this movie is canon? I mean, I assume it is, just because literally everything Five Nights at Freddy's related is meant to be canon. But I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. Okay, remember, I do not have a degree in FNAFology, So I absolutely welcome corrections about any of the things that I'm saying. All right, let's continue.
There are ghost children
Oh, they even explain it in the trailer. There are ghost children possessing giant robots. Okay, never mind.
possessing giant robots.
But to be fair, the people that left the video, they don't know that it's Matthew Lillard that's killing them. So.
Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, okay, and then yeah, so the police officer is like aware of this, but maybe maybe her character is gonna be more of like a conspiracy theorist, and she's here like on her own volition and not because she like has to be here, because she's like on duty or whatever.
Technically, they're animatronics.
What do they want?
They want to make her like them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, listen. When I'm watching stuff for the first time, I sometimes just miss dialogue. So they are very much setting up that that the animatronics are wanting to, like, I didn't catch this in the first time. Wait, okay. So they're trying to set up that the animatronics want to make the girl like them? Correct me if I'm wrong. That's never been a motivation in the games, has it? Has it ever been that the spirits want to kill other children? I don't know.
Them.
Pappy! Tell me how to stop them.
It's too late.
I feel like you could just get a rocket launcher, and that would probably do the trick, but I don't know.
Bobby, go!
Oh, hold on. We see... Okay, so we see the police officer is hospitalized at some point. Also, hold on. So...
It's too late.
This is Springtrap, right? So are we gonna see Michael Afton turn into Springtrap in this movie? Maybe. Maybe the scenes with Matthew Lillard are flashbacks. Big brain theories over here. And in present day, he's already Springtrap. Throwing that out there.
Bobby, go!
Who's this? Is that Matthew Lillard? Or are those like heels that like a woman would use? I think so, actually. So for whatever reason, Mike is beating up somebody. Oh, who's he beating up? Who is this character? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's Springtrap. Or was that Bonnie? It might have been Bonnie. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Where to? Why do I always get the weirdos?
Okay, this is also interesting. So she makes friends with one of the animatronics? Is this Golden Freddy? Does she make friends with Golden Freddy? I guess so. Does he like teleport around? I guess so. I don't know. Huh. Well, listen. It needs to be reiterated that I do not have a degree in FNAFology. That being said, I don't think this movie looks good. But you can say that about pretty much all of FNAF media. So even with me not thinking it looks good, I am excited to watch the movie and then watch Matt Pat's video about the lore. You know? So there is that. Anyways, let me know what you think about it. Do you think it actually looks good? Or are you just like a FNAF fan that only cares about the lore, and so you're excited about that aspect of it too? I mean, at this point, I think that's a valid way of consuming FNAF media. You know, that's art is very much a subjective thing. We all consume it for different reasons. And yeah, please, if you do have a degree in FNAFology, please correct me on anything that I said. I welcome it. But anyways, bye. Leave me alone.